What's up guys, it's CJ from smartktie.com, and today we're unboxing the recently released Motorola Xoom Wi-Fi edition. It's essentially the same as the Verizon 4G LTE model, but without the carrier-backed data connectivity, and it also comes in a dark titanium colored casing. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Xoom, this beastly 10.1-inch screen tablet is powered by Android 3.0 Honeycomb, a Tegra 2 dual-core 1 GHz processor, and 1 GB of RAM. It also sports rear and front-facing cameras and comes equipped with 32 GB of internal storage. The Wi-Fi version costs $600, while the Verizon version runs at $800 off contract or $600 with a 2-year agreement. So let's see what all the fuss is about and get to the unboxing here. So we have this blue box. I believe the Verizon version comes in a white box. It says Motorola Xoom Wi-Fi. Down here it says with Google. Up at the top you can see it got the Best of CES 2011 winner according to CNET. We were actually there when they announced that, so that's pretty cool. This side we have nothing. On the right side you can see that it says Adobe Flash. So this does support Flash 10.1, or I believe it's 10.2 now. So you actually can watch videos straight on the device, unlike some other tablets that I won't mention here. iPad. Anyway, moving on, we have our accessories, and then we have a rendering of the device. So enough with the box. Let's go ahead and pull it open here. Put the box off to the side, and there it is. We have the Xoom sitting right on top. Let's go ahead and pull that out. Take a look at how it feels. So it is pretty heavy at I believe it's 730 grams, but it does feel very, very high in build quality. So definitely a premium product in hand. Get a quick look at it before we pull off the seals, but I'll put that off to the side for now. We'll see what else is in the box. We have some manuals. Motorola Xoom features full support for Flash. Available at launch. I believe that's supported now. Some more manuals. Boring stuff. Here we have, looks like, micro USB cable. USB to micro USB. And over here we have our charging adapter. So we can flip that open, give you an idea of the size. And here is the plug. And that's about it for the box, so we'll put that away and bring the Xoom back into action. So here it is. I'll go ahead and pull off this front plastic so you can see how it looks like without any fingerprints. Very beautiful device, like I said. Very high build quality here. So up at the top we have a 2 megapixel front facing camera, and then we have a privacy LED. I believe that lets you know when the camera is on, so that's good. On the right side over here we'll have a notification light. Down here we have our charging light. And as I mentioned before, this device has a 10.1-inch display, so it's huge, and it's WXGA resolution. So that's 1280 by 800 with 150 pixels per inch. So again, this is the front of the device. Let's just get a closer look here. Alright, so we'll move on. Let's actually take off the plastic from the back. Looks like this is heavy-duty plastic here. So we'll start with the side. Right here we have our volume rocker up and down. You can see that they're pretty small buttons here, very skinny, very small buttons. I'm not sure if I like that. I'll see how they perform, but first impressions, I would prefer that they would be a little bit thicker, because I'm always turning the volume up and down. Down here we have our, starting from the left, we have our micro USB port. Then next to that we have our HDMI out port, and next to that we have our charging port. Get a closer look at those. And here you can see a microphone. On the right side, almost dropped it there. Nothing on the right side, just flush. And along the top, you can see we have our 3.5mm headphone jack. Get a close look at that. Let the camera focus in there. And over here, we actually have a micro SD card slot. So we'll put that away. And then moving on to the back, some more plastic. Let's see if we can get that off without too much hassle. Alright, there we go. Wow, so very beautiful design here. Black, like I said, high quality. Starting over here we have a speaker. On the other side we have another speaker. Over here we have a 5 megapixel rear facing camera. This supports 720p video capture. Next to that we have a dual LED flash for the camera. Like I said, we have another speaker over here. And here's something very, very strange. Let's get a closer look on these parts here. So like I said, camera, dual LED flash, speaker, and then what is this? This is actually a power button. Yes, the power button is on the bottom of the device. It'll put your device to sleep, it'll lock it, and of course turn it on and turn it off. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So the idea, I guess, is that you're holding your device and you always have a finger down here right behind the device and you can just power it up. The problem with that I can see is when you constantly tilt your device up and down, you never know which way you might have it. Then you might forget where it is and you might have to look on the back of it to press the button. But we'll see how that works in real-time use. So here is the back once again. We have a Motorola logo with Google. Let's get a quick look at the beautiful finish here. So this is dark titanium. Very, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and power it up. See if it worked. Hold it for a few seconds. There we go. So it's dual core technology. Very cool. And what I'm going to do is actually bring in the Apple iPad 2 and we'll get a comparison here to see how they compare side to side while it boots up. So you can see that the Motorola Xoom is a bit taller than the iPad 2. It's less wide though. Well, I guess it's wider and it's not as tall, depending if you're holding it in portrait or landscape. And here's a look at the two tablets side by side so you can get an idea of how they compare. Profile wise, you can see the iPad 2 is thinner. And if we smack them together, take a look at how they look from this angle. So let's make them face the same direction. See how they look like that. Alright, that should be sufficient for comparison's sake. Lay them flat. Take a look at the back. So we have this metal finish here, metallic finish, and on the Xoom we have our dark titanium finish. Stack it on the iPad 2. Bring this over. So you can see the iPad sticks out over here, but the Xoom actually sticks out on top. So we'll do that the other way around to get an idea how it looks from this side. So you can see it sticks out right here. Alright, so we have everything set up here. Let's just take a quick look around, swipe through, get an idea of how it works. We won't go too in depth with the software right now because we'll do that in a follow-up video. We'll go to apps, check out all of our apps. We don't have many yet. That will change very soon, I assure you. We'll go to the web browser. This does have multi-tab browsing. So we will go to smartktide.com, load that up, and see how that loads on this tablet. So there it is, pretty speedy browser here. You see everything loading up. Looks like it's just about done. Check out some zooming action. So you can pinch and pan. And we'll actually go to our YouTube channel. We use the browser. And we just got back from CTIA 2011, so be sure to check out all of our videos. We have like 25 videos from the event, so you'll want to check those out if you're into smartphones or tablets. Let's go ahead and load this HTC Evo 3D video up. Alright, the speakers are on the back, so I'll just lift it up a little bit. Alright, so once again, this was, let me turn this down. This was the unboxing and quick look at the Motorola Xoom Android Honeycomb tablet. We'll definitely follow up with some more coverage on this device, including a tablet battle video, so to speak, versus the iPad 2. So be sure to follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/smartktye. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the site at smartktye.com. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.